So, good morning, good afternoon, good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to the Ask YP Live Now show. This is a show focused on positive living, work life balance, making the world a better place, and also having fun, right? Okay, so tonight we've got an amazing guest with us. Our friend Chan comes all the way from Penang, and Penang is my hometown. That's where the best char kway teow and the best laksa comes from. Okay, so Chan, can you just introduce yourself? Tell us a little bit more about yourself.
Hi, YP. Hi, everyone. My name is Chan. Okay, normally people call me Chan Brothers because I run a car workshop. My car workshop name is actually Chan Brothers. So besides a car workshop, I also run a social media marketing company, and I am from Penang, Malaysia. Yeah,
And I forgot to say, Roger, we better go and say all our main food. Otherwise, from somebody down south, they always like to claim that theirs is the best. But I know for sure Penang is the best and also the best durian. Okay, so this is we
yep,
staking what Penang is good at. So apart from the food, of course, we got a lot of talent. So Chan, you are also from BNI, isn't it?
correct.
Yeah. And what
Yeah,
chapter are you
BNI.
from?
I'm from Achievers chapter, which is the first chapter in Penang, the oldest
Yeah.
chapter as well.
Yeah. So I started BNI Achievers chapter 20 years ago. So it's the oldest chapter in the northern region of Malaysia. And at this moment, it's also the largest chapter, isn't it? You're just telling me just now.
Correct.
Yeah, it's a platinum chapter. Okay. So for those of you who understand, a bit of Hokkien, Penang lang, hoi, jinjak kengo, boleh. Okay. So there's a bit of promotion of Penang. So Chan, you were just saying that, you run a workshop, a car workshop, but the motor workshop, car workshop business. How did you got yourself involved in social media marketing?
Okay. To be honest, I don't know how to fix cars. All right. I I graduated from art school. I graduated. I got my advertising degree from Curtin University, Australia. Yeah.
Oh yeah.
So
Mhm.
reason why I'm involved in the car workshop is because of family business.
Okay.
Yeah. So when I took over the company, YP, I run a business a bit different. I can't simply tell people that, hey, welcome to my shop, because I run a
Okay.
car workshop. Okay, so in order to come to my to give me business, first you need to get into a car accident or you have to get into a car breakdown. So I can't simply tell people that, hey, welcome to my shop. So I when I took over the company, I think 14 years back, I saw the I saw how Friendster actually it's a Friendster and Facebook era. Yeah.
Okay.
So
Okay. I know
I thought,
Friendster. Yeah.
yeah, of course I of course Friendster. Okay. So I think Facebook is a very good platform to leverage, so that when I promote my car workshop on social media on Facebook, and when people or my friends, my followers, they get into car breakdowns and accident, they will think of my company.
Okay. So,
Yeah.
this is very interesting. Okay. So the first point that I got from you, because many of the listeners, okay, hi everybody who just joined in, many of our listeners, to this program are actually business owners. So that's very interesting to say that you do not know how to repair car one. Because many of us, in business get trapped in the operation, in the doing the business. They got no time to grow the business, isn't it? Right. So you come from a very interesting perspective. You don't know how to fix car. Therefore, the only thing you can do is to promote your business. And maybe
Yes.
that's how you get to the mindset of wanting to use social media to promote. So that's a very interesting idea. So, ladies and gentlemen, if you're listening in, get this idea. We shouldn't be working too much in the business. We should be working on the business, and we should be, as a business owner, growing our business, promoting our business, right? So can you tell us a bit more about you are known as a KOL marketer. So
Mm.
you talk to the person on the street, KOL marketing. They say, huh? What is it? Okay, so can you share us a bit what is KOL marketing?
Okay, KOL is actually around for many decades. It's just that when we talk about KOL, it's a bit different now compared to uh 20 years or 10 years back. Okay, it actually stands for key opinion leaders.
Oh, okay.
Okay, so 10 years ago, key opinion leaders we refer to like newspaper, magazines. YP, I don't know about you. Do you still remember that more 10 years back when we want to purchase a handphone, the first thing we go to the bookstore and buy a magazine to read
Okay.
for the reviews,
Okay.
to
Yes,
read
I
all
remember
the
that. Yeah.
reviews of this model, that brand and stuff like that. But too bad, magazine, you know yeah. So
Mm,
now key opinion leaders normally we refer to YouTubers, influencers. So it's like okay, this weekend where I want to go to have my dinner with my family, sometimes I go to YouTube's, I go to a Facebook page or Instagram to look for those influencers on their video reviews of places. So
okay.
it's a key, we use a KOL, we look for them to look for recommendations and review.
Mm, true. Yeah, this is so true, because in Perth here, one of my favorite things I do at night before I go to bed is to see. I joined two groups. I joined one group is the Malaysian food lovers, and the other
Mm,
one is Perth pie hunters. So they
right.
every day people post where they eat and what are the nice places for Malaysian food in Perth. Yeah, true, true, true. This is now where we go for finding information, right? Okay.
Yeah.
So how
And
do you?
KOL marketing is big, yeah.
Yeah. Do you have any video, anything to show what you've done or any of your works or any concept behind?
I think I have too many videos because besides doing KOL marketing, I am a content creator.
Okay,
So easily I create I got a lot of videos. Or would you like to play or share one of
okay, okay.
my
Just yeah,
videos
okay.
with
I
the
think I've got
audience? Yeah.
one of your ones. Let me just go and play, and then you can talk to us about it. Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
Wow, there seems to be a lot of activities happening. Okay. Can you tell us what's actually happening? What are we actually seeing in the video that you shared with us?
Okay, first, let's go back to the photo shoot that you saw in the car workshop.
Okay.
Okay, so like back to the car workshop story. I want to promote my car workshop to through social media, but I can't be keep on showing or posting accident cars photos or wreck car photos and stuff like that. You see, so I went to hire models and photographers to come to my car workshop to do sexy photo shootings and stuff like that.
Okay.
Yeah, and the response was really good because the models they have their own followers. Yeah,
Okay.
so after first time, second time, and then I started to keep on hiring different models, different photographers to come to do more contents in my garage, and ended up I I got popular. I mean, my workshop got popular. Yeah, a lot of people know about Chan Brothers. And then secondly, I get to know a lot of models and end up I open my own modeling agency.
Wow. Okay. So when you say
Okay.
modeling agency, what do you mean by modeling agency? So when you get that part correct.
I supply models. I supply models
Oh,
for
okay.
car events, car shows, car launchings or events, usherers and all that. Yeah.
Okay. Okay. That's
Yeah.
interesting. Okay. So
Yeah.
so you're saying that from a workshop, which is like normally like I say a bad luck event because you talk about car crash, car breakdown, correct? So the way you pivot for people to know about your business is to have more activity at your business place. And who in this case is the key opinion leader? Who is the KOL?
Definitely will be the girls, the models, and also the
Mhm.
photographers.
Okay.
Yeah, because like I can target example the girls normally they are young say like 19 20 years old, so her circle of friends are mostly fresh drivers. Yeah, so do
Okay.
you ring any bell there?
So flash drivers, more accident.
Yeah, exactly. I mean, less experience. So not like I want them to get into accident, but I just want to tap into her her network so that
Oh,
her friends, if they get into accident or they need any advice on car problems and all that, uh they know Chan Brothers through the the models, because the
okay.
models will be posting the photos and my Facebook is will be posting her photos. So it's like you tap into each other's network.
Well, this is very, very smart, isn't it? So instead of you on your own website trying to promote your stuff, okay, then so KOL marketing is saying is knowing who your target market is and
Correct.
who are the people who got influence on your target market,
Correct.
and then you do activity with them so that you borrow their name, their exposure, their network. You post on your Facebook so that you get to know more people in your target market. Wow, I never thought about that. Can you give some
Exactly.
example? Very smart, very smart. Well, really, I take off my hat to you. So because now I know why your motor workshop looks like a photo shooting place rather than a workshop. Yeah. So can you give some examples of how people in Penang, okay, have used KOL marketing to promote their product or services?
Okay, example, not only KOL, you can actually analyze uh which area the KOL is from, uh what kind of price, I mean what kind of network you are looking for. Okay, example, if you are selling a property, how much is that
Okay.
property? If you are selling over a 1 million property, then you look for KOL who has a higher network and higher net worth.
Okay.
Yeah. So or even race, which race you are targeting. Example, if you are selling a halal um, food,
Product.
yeah, product, obviously you will have to look for a Muslim KOL because that
Okay.
is the target audience you want. So
Mm.
you have to know what you are selling, who you are selling to, then only you go for you select the KOL that you want.
Okay. So, ladies and gentlemen, those of you who just joined this show or you're listening to the recording of this, this is the Ask YP Live Now show, which is a show focused on, working less, earning more, positive living, work-life balance, and making the world a better place. And we have tonight with us our Sifu Chan, who is a KOL marketer, social media marketer focusing on KOL, and KOL stands for, go type it into the chat, okay? I can hear all of you, saying KOL stands for Key Opinion Leader. So my next question to Chan is this, Chan. So basically, let's say I want to be your client, and let's say I'm an engineering workshop. Okay, I do very very boring, heavy engineering stuff. Okay, so are you able to help me promote my business using KOL marketing?
I think as long as if your business is B2C, then KOL and social media it will definitely work. Okay, but if
Okay,
you are doing B2B, then it's a bit hard because social media is always about talking to the mass.
okay. Oh, that's a
Yeah,
very important point. Okay,
yeah.
okay.
So
So is it
or
right
you
to?
want me to elaborate more? Maybe you
Yeah.
can
Go ahead,
tell
go
me
ahead, go ahead.
more
Elaborate,
about
elaborate.
more about the products of say example if you are a boring engineer
Yeah.
yeah, you give me a sample.
Okay, so let's say I'm an engineering workshop. I do iron fitting, stainless steel. Okay, if you want stainless steel railing, stainless steel gates, stainless steel, anything, I will fabricate for you. So I got a metal stamping, a welding workshop. Okay, so I do something as boring as that. Sorry, those people who are metal workers. I'm not saying you're boring, but like this is not exciting stuff, very
Yeah,
routine
yeah,
stuff. Okay, so how would
yeah.
KOL marketing help me?
Um, Perhaps I would go for say late 20s KOL or early 30s KOL, where those KOL who are getting ready to build a new family.
Mm-hmm.
They have their new property.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so more or less their friend list at that stage. So maybe
Okay.
okay they buy new properties and they need grills, they need all these things. So when they see the KOL friend is promoting this your company, then they know, oh, okay, next time I will I will contact my this KOL. I will message to this KOL and ask for a recommendation, ask for what's the price like and all that. So that is how the KOL can draw in traffic to your company.
Okay, I got it. I got it. Okay.
Yeah,
So in your field of KOL marketing, you said that you got models, okay? So if I'm looking for a non-model KOL, let's say somebody in the fitness, apparel, uh, industrial type thing, is there such a thing as a list of KOL that you can tap into?
yeah, yeah. You got lifestyle KOL, you got fitness KOL, you got beauty KOL, you got property KOL,
Wow,
you have entrepreneur KOL, you have all sorts of KOL because KOL is just a term. I mean, whoever who has the influence power, they are KOL. Come on, politicians are KOL.
true, true.
Yeah, yeah.
Okay.
So yeah, and KOL it doesn't mean that KOL is they have a age limit on it. You know, I in my company I do have KOL which they are in their 50s, 60s,
Okay.
70s. Yeah,
So this just out of curiosity, so this 50, 60, 70 year old KOLs, what type of product, industry, or influence are they promoting?
Normally expensive products.
Okay, for example.
For example, like properties, investments, luxury cars.
Wow.
You talk about traveling. You know,
Mhm.
yeah.
So if I find an Apec driving a Porsche or a Ferrari, it could be one of your KOLs.
Yeah, yeah.
Okay, that's interesting. That's interesting. Okay. Now, I just want to talk about social media and moving away from the KOL. Okay. People are saying that because of the pandemic, more and more people, business owners are going online. So the online superhighway is very, very crowded. So, okay.
Mm.
So what tips do you have for people to stand out from the crowd? Because, you go to, you talk about coaches, trainers, and consultants. You go into Facebook, every day you're bombarded with a lot of unknown people, and they're all promoting the same thing. Okay, so how do we as business owners stand out?
Um, yeah. I used to be very proud to tell people that I do not have much competitors.
Okay.
Yeah, before the pandemic, it's very very hard to say this. Like how often we get to tell people that my industry I don't have competitors. Well, back before pandemic, when I tell people that I'm doing social media marketing, a lot of people will be like, "What? Facebook, Instagram also can become a career and stuff like that." And now look at the pandemic. A lot of people are going into social media now. Um, my advice to our viewers and listeners, if you are ready to go into to build your business on social media, first of all, build your own self first as an individual. Okay, uh the virtual world and the relative world, you need to learn how to become a person on social media. Okay, when you
What do you
know how
mean?
to
What do you mean?
become, what I mean, okay, in the relative world, when we are born, we learn how to eat, we learn how to talk, we learn how to become learn how to become a human.
Okay.
All right, same thing when you coming into social media, you have to learn how to talk like a human in social media.
Okay.
Many people are very desperate. They come in, they want to sell because they hear those gurus telling that oh, you how to get sales, you keep on trying to sell on social media. But in fact, my concept is come into social media, learn how to talk as a human, learn how to make friends, make new
Mhm.
friends. Okay, how to network with people, how to post your things, to share your lifestyle, your daily lifestyle contents on social media, how to engage with people.
Mhm.
A lot of people don't do that. They just come into social media and then trying any opportunities to message their friends, to sell their products, to keep on selling. But the most important thing we need to sell on social media is trust. It's not product, it's trust. You
Mhm.
need to gain trust from your circle of friends on social media, that
Yeah.
you are a genuine person, a person.
Mm.
I add you on social media, I follow you because I treat you as a friend, I
Mm.
treat you as a person. So learn how to build your network as a person. Once you have a bigger network on social media, then you can move on to your Facebook page or your Instagram page. Then you build that page as a company.
Okay.
Yeah, then only you slowly you sell, because
Mm.
uh, if assume that is the second stage, you should know how to engage with people already. Then you use back the same theory on your Facebook page, on your business page, to engage, and then you sell and you get your sales from social
Mm.
media.
So I'm trying to relate back to your earlier story. When you started this section about learn to be a human first. So I guess in the real world, not in the online world, but in the physical world, if you go up to a person and the minute you don't even say hi, you say, "Hey, buy my product." Ah. You know, people run away, isn't it? Correct? Correct. You need to
Correct.
make friends, you build relationship. Then only when they ask you anything, you talk about business. In Hokkien, we say "Chopin Yun Hao saying," become a friend first, build the relationship.
Correct.
Or if you come from the BNI world, it's VCP, isn't it? You got a visibility,
Correct.
you build a credibility, and then finally you get a profitability, isn't it? So yeah, yeah, it's true. I see it so often. Because Facebook with all its algorithms. All the time I'm getting people trying to ask me to buy things. Always buy, 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 buy. Yeah, with zero relationship, and I don't know
Mm,
how good they are in their product or the services. So
mm,
what you shared makes so much sense. So do you have any example on how in a more concrete way, how would I as a business owner
mm,
use Facebook? Okay, so because I use Facebook as an example because I think this is the most commonly used. Okay, so how would
mm,
I as a business owner, without having to spend lots of money,
mm.
start to build relationship on social media or Facebook?
Okay, talking about money, I think here there are 2 points. The first point will be, um, I don't know, maybe some people may think that social media is expensive. Yeah, but
Okay.
it it, it is gonna be very, very expensive if you're not creative.
Okay.
Okay, because if you're not creative, you have to hire or engage agencies to help you to build, and you buy people's talent to help you to build your 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 self branding, your company branding on social media. But if you
Okay.
are creative, social media is not expensive at all. Okay, in fact, it's fun because you whatever you post, it reflects back to your personality. Whatever you post, it reflects back to your company culture, your company identity. Okay, so you have to be creative to plan to plan what kind of content you want to send, uh to portray to the public on social media. Okay,
Okay.
so example, if you are talking about a solopreneur or entrepreneur, your own self branding, if you are a very interesting person, then your lifestyle is going to be interesting. When your lifestyle is
Mhm.
interesting, your content on social media will be interesting. Okay, we are not movie stars, we are not celebrities. People follow us not because of how good looking we are, but people follow us because they they like our lifestyle inspire them. So you have to
Mm.
be creative, you have to be innovative, and all that, so that your social media can stand out from the rest. Okay, now back to the creativity on your company. If your company, your business model is not creative, then it's very hard for you to compete on the social media world, because social media is borderless. Your competitors on social media, there are so many competitors on social media. So in order to stand out from the rest, I think innovative and creative is really, really important.
Okay. So the two keywords, ladies and gentlemen, that I'm hearing is being innovative and creative. So I'm going to ask Chan, I'm going to put him on the spot, okay? Can you share with us one example of somebody being innovative or creative and getting a lot of, publicity, getting a lot of traction on social media?
Okay. Um.
Give an
Uh.
example or two examples, yeah.
I'll give one example. Okay. Let's talk about Oscar. Let's talk about the Academy Awards.
Okay.
Okay. If you don't know what happened in the Oscar 2022, then I think I I I I I think I think everyone knows about the Oscar lah. Okay.
Unless you
So
don't watch TV lah.
yeah,
Huh?
exactly. So, how Will Smith can stand out from the rest? everyone is bringing that award home, and and he actually hijacked the whole thing. So you need to make impact. Okay, I'm not trying to promote violence here, but how you make an impact to stand out from the rest is that's the key lah. I
Okay.
don't know whether I answer your question or not, Waki.
So you gave an example, but not many of us can be like Will Smith and go slap somebody on the Oscar, right? No. So you're talking about some of your clients, some of the people that you know. Has
Mm.
anybody, how did one of your clients or one of the people that being innovative and creative and stood out, So you're
Okay,
talking about ordinary people, lah.
okay. Let's still back to the Oscar issue. Okay.
Uh-huh.
Um, this time we talk about some people think that social media is expensive.
Mm-hmm.
All right. Now, if I saw certain companies, they downloaded the Will Smith and Rock picture
Chris Rock.
and
Yeah.
footage and all that. Okay, and then they change it to the company. They put the company logo on the face.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, and then it's like don't ask me about a discounted price.
Oh, okay,
It's how creative you utilize on
okay.
you know the hottest news, the hottest trend, and all that to bring out the message that you want to show to the public.
Hmm. Okay. So it's like capturing what is the hottest news, hottest trend, what people are interested in. So is this why, like say about 2 months ago, you see so many, Squid Game type of
Yes, yes,
advertisement, pictures, things like that, because it was the hottest topic then, isn't it?
yes,
Yeah.
yes. Correct, correct, correct.
Okay. So I guess one of the things that as a business owner we need to have time, isn't it? Because that's what I'm an expert on. I'm the work less and more expert. So sometimes if you are, as we say in Malaysia, if you're like a katak di bawah tempurung, okay, which means that if you're like a frog underneath a coconut shell, you don't know what's happening in the world, then you lose all these opportunities, isn't it? Right? So you
Yes,
need to have time to have this awareness of what's happening, and then we capture the moment and use the moment to to our best, to leverage on the moment to expose ourselves, okay, in a positive way, of
yes,
course. Right?
yes.
Fantastic. Okay. Woohoo!
Correct.
Okay, thank you so much. Okay, we've overshot. This is supposed to be a 35-minute show. We're almost about to overshoot. Okay, so Chan, thank you so much for a very, very enjoyable evening. Now, if you were to give one advice, okay, so this is one advice to business owners who are new to social media. Okay, so this is the context. What would be your one advice?
Um. Mm, it's
Too many
it's too
advice
old
to
too
give,
too
is it?
already. No, no, it's too old too already. So if it's still if the business owner or entrepreneur is if he or she still new to social media, then it's very risky. I think they have to do something. Either they can contact me. Okay. I have a social media class. All right. Or you can actually go to Google or YouTube to look for social media algorithm. Okay. um Social media is not what or it's not something that people think it's so simple. Okay, you can't use the traditional way of doing business just to slap on social media and try to run it that way, because the whole thing is calculated by AI systems and stuff like
Mm-hmm.
that. So a business owner, if you want to leverage on social media, the first thing first, you need to know what is algorithm.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. So thanks. Okay, thanks, Chan. So listeners, those of you listening in, remember, okay, if you're a business owner, you cannot afford not to be in social media. you'll be like a dinosaur, okay? You'll be left behind because this is the way the world is moving forward, right? I've got
Yeah.
friends now in business who are already exploring how to make their products go onto the metaverse, how they can turn
Yes.
some of their IP, intellectual property, into NFTs, okay? And if
Yes.
you don't know what I'm speaking about, hey, you better talk to Chan, right? Okay, because the world has gone to a digital age. So I really, really, I would, echo what Chan is saying about the importance in to be in a digital world, to be using social media for your business. Okay, so up on the link there, okay, is take a picture of this, take a picture of this. Okay, this is Chan's Facebook page. Go there, see how creative he is, and get in touch with him. Right. So for those of you who are listening into this show, this is the Ask YP Life Now show. So this is also a show that's going to teach you how to become happier, healthier, and wealthier. Okay. So I know the words are small. Just go take a picture of this. I actually have got a Facebook group which you can join, and every week you'll be getting tips on how to be happy, healthy, and wealthy. And I'm sure every single one of us want to be happy, healthy, and wealthy, right? And so, I also want to give you a gift. If you're listening to this, okay, and you want a gift from me, I've actually written a book on how to be, again, guess what? Happier, healthier, and wealthier. And this book is actually on Amazon.com. But don't worry, don't worry. I'm not asking you to go to Amazon to go and buy my book, okay? If you want to, you can, right? But I want to give it to you free, okay? So, if you want my free book of how to work less and more, so this is the link here. Just take a picture of this, and later on you can find this in a comment too. Come and get a copy, of your free book. Okay, right. So this is for today's show, and I just to let you know what's coming up next week. Okay, so next week's show, okay, which is episode number 21, is on how to have a peak performance lifestyle. How do you live a life where everything you do is towards being the best, being excellent, being an achiever. Okay, and this is a very interesting speaker. He's currently living in Spain, lifestyle. Okay, but he's originally from Ireland, and he is a gold medalist, a multiple gold medalist. He is from a rowing team. Okay, so he is a champion. Okay, and you'll be amazed when he shares with you the amount of challenges he had in his life. Okay, so you learn from him about resilience on top of how to be a peak performer. So don't miss next week's show. So with this, Chan, that's both of us wave and say good night to our listeners, and we wish you a very great evening. And for everybody in the world, good morning, good afternoon, good evening. Okay, so we're gonna play a little music as we get out, and then Chan, you just stay back and we can have a little more chat after the show.